the correct way. This is Azalea coin. This is Azalea peer-to-peer community. At the moment, the coin is the ecosystem. They are building towards that. If you're gonna go now and check on any coin registration, I tell you now, you're not going to find it because it's a future coming project. But they have to build something that will boost it, a community around it that will obviously come together at some point. And even so, you are not forced. Once you have all of those things, they will share and you'll be the first at the door. And once it happens, it happens, it happens. But let's leave that to 2028. Let's talk about the benefit of today, now. What can you benefit now? How are they building the community? This is how they're building the community. The community is called Azalea community. This is where you contribute. This is where you grow. And this is where you receive. Maybe allow me to share. How exactly do you grow? How exactly do you contribute? And how exactly do you receive? The vision. You must have a vision. When we come here with a vision. When we come here with a very strong vision. So that in life, at least we're gonna be better. Bank accounts better. Everything better. School fees better. We are running towards November. I'm telling you, fees needs to be paid. We are going towards December. I'm telling you, the excitement in you needs to be provided. Cash. I'm telling you now, we are going to January. School fees again needs to be paid. Uniform, stationery, you name it. This is the vision. This is where we're going. It's a mission. So it is a decentralized peer-to-peer financial ecosystem. And of course, members support one another directly via wallet to wallet, exchange to exchange, decentralized and non-decentralized, Web3, and so forth that supports USDT transactions. So the platform itself, it does not hold anybody's money. So peer-to-peer, person-to-person, please, just a disclaimer, do not participate with borrowed money. Just a disclaimer, your last cent. Just a disclaimer, money that you cannot afford. They are there to make sure that the transactions are working properly and smooth, facilitating all of these so that it is a trusted opportunity for you to create an opportunity out of it. So trusted peer-to-peer automated matching and rematching. No favors. AZC, that is the coin, of course, it powers the ecosystem. One AZC is equals to $1. It is a utility token or coin at this stage. Ladies and gentlemen, supported by USDT, either TRC20 or BIP20. You are sorted. Now you need to follow some few steps. Make sure that you create an account. Make sure that once you have created an account, now you verify your account. This is very important. You need to verify your account. Once your account is verified, now you are sure that this is the correct wallet or correct email address that I've registered. So it's very important to understand that part. And add, you cannot go to the next page if you did not add your wallet addresses, BEP20 or TRC20, for receiving purposes, payment purposes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very important to understand that there are a few steps that you need to follow to purchase what we call ticket. So for you, you need to top up your ticket wallet or ticket wallet, yes. So for those that would like to top up with $5 to $10, contact support that will help you. And also you should be fine around that. But if you don't want stress, you can purchase from minimum $12 from the back office and above, meaning that you just have to start minimum $12. And even though you're going for $10 to $5, but go for it, $12 there, and just learn how to do things your own. If you're in a rush and you want to be quickly, so go for $12 there and do the right thing. So the person that has invited you will give you all the steps. And there is a beautiful Nompumelelo AI agent that is in your back office. Nompumelelo will tell you exactly where do you want to go. If you don't know, Nompumelelo is the AI tool. It is artificial support and will tell you how to purchase. It will tell you which steps to follow, everything like that. If your sponsor is not equally matching your energy, therefore you've got Nompumelelo, you've got one of the leaders, you are sorted. Nompumelelo is just on your hand, just here. Say hi, you would see. So, ladies and gentlemen, you follow the steps, you are sorted, and you get started. Now, very importantly, you need to be matched. You use now your ticket wallet to purchase a ticket. When you purchase a ticket, either a $5 ticket or a $10 ticket. A $5 ticket, you must donate or buy with $50. A $10 ticket, you must donate or buy with $100, or multiples of this. You decide. Your choice, your freedom, 100% in control. Now you use that. If you don't use your ticket, it will expire just after 72 hours. But I know you'll choose the wise decision. Use it. Once you've used it, you donate to the person that is provided by the opportunity. It takes 24 hours to 48 hours for them to allocate or match you with the person. When ready, it means now your active ticket needs to be used to request. You'll go to view and use it. And soon you will be told that you are waiting to be matched. Once you are matched, you'll see the details of the person, full name, maybe surname as well, USDT 3020 and BEP20 address, and their wallet, their WhatsApp digits or information. It means that it appears privately on your side. We won't see it. Some leaders, obviously, they nominate their numbers to their members who are very busy. So don't worry when one number is circulating, maybe five, one, and so forth. You'll find this is the same team, but because they're busy, their leader will just nominate their number. And whenever you need that person, you go through the leader and they remind the person the way they communicate and sort it like that. So don't stress about that. You just focus on your part, your end, your end, they focus on their end. Now, the donation minimum 50 USDT or 100 up to you, or multiply or multiples of it. You decide. Donate via the seller's wallet address attached, your POP screenshot, proof of payment, and TX ID. Once you've attached those two, you say you've paid, you are sorted from there. You're good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, there are rules, very important rules. Once the seller confirms, the donors, of course, countdown should start. So they've got 48 hours to confirm. 24 hours is for support. 24 hours is for the person that has received. If you have received, you have 24 hours to do the right thing, confirm. After 24 hours, there's an automated system that will confirm on your behalf. So if in case you fail to pay or to donate, your account is suspended for 30 days. To unlock it, you have to pay an admin fee, $25. And the person that was supposed to receive did not receive. It means that they will get an auto rematch and deal with whatever that they continue with life. The other person that did not pay, they will sort themselves out via support. Now, the seller has 24 hours to confirm, and after 24 hours, no dispute, support confirms automatically so on their behalf. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is awesome because majority purposes or now space, it means after 15 days, 24 to 48 hours, now the buyer or the donor becomes the seller or a receiver with a recommitment strategy. The first circle, risk-free, sorted, what you've put in, done. Now, let's say after 15 days or after 17 days of this process, the donor or the buyer will now, the previous buyer or the buyer who was a buyer in 17 days or after 17 days now becomes a receiver of $50. Instead of receiving $100 because they came on board with 50. Instead of receiving 100, they'll receive 50 so that they can recommit it, same everything. Same process. You have 72 hours to recommit with the new ticket and everything. Once you've recommitted, you receive within 24 hours, you'll receive your profit. No company, no custody, simply peer-to-peer. And you can recommit it, you can do whatever, it's your choice, but you'll receive your, and everything goes smooth like that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the logic is simple. You're now in a position whereby you are matches, or it matches, the logic matches a user who has never been paid before, one, followed by a user who has more cyclists and most active in the site or on the site, person that logs in the most or a lot. Then the last is automated. Obviously, everything is automated randomly without favors and anything like that. Select from the oldest to the newest. The person that requested, their circles finish, and the first person they should receive. And then the one after that, the one after that, and everything like that. No favors. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's simple. You come on board with 50, then you get your 100. Because whether recommitted or not, it's still your 100. It has a countdown to 15 days to get you another. And you come on board with 200, sorry, you come on board with 50, 50 becomes what, 100? You've got that. And you recommit. That means to say every after a completed circle, you have $50 in this case. Every single completed circle, you've got $50 on your pocket. The other one is running. Every single completed circle. And if you want to commit more plus your profit, 50 becomes 100. 100 becomes 200. 200 becomes 400. 400 becomes 800. 800 becomes 16. 1,006. Am I right? $1,600. Am I right? Yes. We go for 500. 500 becomes $1,000. $600 becomes $1,200 and so forth. You can just go every completed circle, whether you recommit, you keep your profit, or you just recommit everything, then you benefit likewise like that. Exactly. Now you go for, let's say, 1,000 rands in just simple language. 1,000 rands becomes what? And you can just receive 1,000 rand every single completed circle. As you do it like that, every single completed circle, You run it like that, you are sorted. So now, most important thing is that now your circle start, completed circle start, and when it's completed, 1,000 rands becomes 2,000. 2,000 becomes 400. 400 becomes 800, and it moves on. Now, very importantly, 8,000 becomes 16,000, 16,000 becomes 32,000, and so forth and so forth. You want to stop somewhere, make it a salary, your choice. 50% in, 50% out. That is the policy. Everybody receive. Ladies and gentlemen, the journey is very long. The journey will benefit all of us, and the journey is for us. If you share, let me show you how in 7 days you can create. Let me rephrase it, because you need to do the work first. Once you've done the work, then you are in a position whereby you can make 22,000 in just a week. But you have to put effort. It's no longer about you now just putting in, relax, do whatever, putting in, relax, doing. It's no longer about that. You add more, but don't be confused about this feature. You are not obligated to bring people. If you want, if you need, if you feel like, you do that. Otherwise, it can be just you and your back office. That's it. But if you wanna take it further, you can do that. How so? There is a reward system, unilevel, for those that are sharing. If you share, a person comes on board, you get 10%. You have unlocked a level. If you want to receive from second level, you introduce another direct, you get 2%. If you want to receive from level 3, you introduce a person, you get 1%. If you want to receive from level 4, you introduce a person, you receive from level 4. If you wish to receive from level 5, you introduce a direct, one direct. Again, you unlock that level, you receive from level 5. If you wish to receive from level 6, you introduced another direct and you've unlocked level 6, you receive 1%, like that. Now, very important, ladies and gentlemen, this is how magical you can kill it. Because you do the work, 60 directs. We're no longer talking about just unlocking now. You go for 60 directs. You're creating an organization. You're creating a team. You've got your salary there. You've got your business working there. You are building this aside. Let me show you how it's going to be interesting. Maybe you focus on $100. You know $100 goes hand in hand with 110. I believe we're together. But you don't have to neglect anybody that comes with 50. Go for it. Extra percentage. Because this 50, 10% will give you $5 there. And this $5 can be added in this amount. But we're not going to calculate that for now. Let's deal with 60 directs. 60 directs, they give you, all of them, they come with $100. $100, $110, but $100, because 10 is for the ticket. Now, this amount, you know that this is your level 1. This is where you receive. This is your level 1. Level 1, this is where you're receiving, or this is where you receive a 10%. So this is your level 1. Now, level 1 will give you 10%, as you know. Now, what do you do from there? Because that 10% out of 100, it is $10 there. 10 multiplied by 60, you are sitting at $100 there. Times 2, because there's a recommitment that you benefit from it. Same process. That is your referral. That is your money. Every time there's a recommitment, you get a bonus as well. So therefore, that times 2, it is $1,200. This is, ladies and gentlemen, can be just maybe above 17,000 to 18,000, somewhere there, plus or minus. So simple as that. You can build this organization because this is a vehicle that pays you. That's how it's been built. It will continue to pay you until you're tired. Because if you go an extra mile, I don't know, my account is sitting on how many directs. I don't know. But I'll show one day. I don't know. I'll find out. I'll check. But you can kill it. If you have more people, wow, the sky is the limit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's focus now. There's a capping on commission. Now, the capping on commission, it means you receive times 2. That is a double. And also, the capping, it means when you donate, you receive half of what you donated with. That means your limit, capping limit increases by half of what you put in. If you've put in 50, you donated with 50, you will receive your capping commission will increase by 25. If you went in and put in, let's say 100, let's say 100, it means your capping will increase withdrawal limit by 50. If 200, it grows by 100. If 300, it goes by 150. If 500, it grows by 250. It keeps on growing and growing like that. When your directs are doing the same thing out of your team, same scenario follows. Every time your direct comes, it increased by 25. Every time your direct comes with 100, it increased by 50. Every time they come with 50, it increased by 25. Every time they come with 100, it increased by 50. Every time they come with 150, it increased by, let's say, 75, half of that. Every time, 300, 150, and 400, 200, it grows and grows and grows and grows like that. This is from direct, it's a promotion as well. I believe as it grows and grows, that they will obviously, now they're helping you because you're starting to build a team. And now, obviously, you will need that for coffee and all of those things and stuff. So you must have at least a balance to receive something. But now, when you're in a position that there's a lot of leaders, I'm sure they will take it away because now it will become a problem. Now, ladies and gentlemen, very, very importantly, let's come back. There's a 5% fee upon withdrawal. Whenever you withdraw the 5%, meaning that at least when you withdraw 50, it means that you must let it grow at least to 52.50. Therefore, you can withdraw it. No problem. You can do that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, very importantly as well, do not send crypto under pressure. Don't rush. Relax. You'll make mistakes. You'll send more and complicate things. Always you have time to do things. When to pay, you've got a timer that gives you there. So don't worry, don't panic. When you confirm, you go check the funds. If they are physically in your wallet, you will get a notification from your wallet, emails and stuff, and check if the funds are there. Once the funds are there, and then go and confirm. You've got 24 hours. That's plenty of time to do that. Dispute if need be, if a person hasn't paid correctly. So now talk to someone you trust as well, not just everybody, or go to support. They will help you. Either you use AI support or you use human support, your choice there. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe you're asking yourself, why must you join this opportunity? Why must you say yes to this while left, right, and center, there are problems? Then the why. The first why, you'll answer it yourself. You know you're struggling. You know where you want to go. You know why you are in this room. You know why you need an opportunity. The second why for you to be part of Azalea community, here's the rules. KYC, flexible. Failure to pay, you are protected now. A person account will result and to be blocked. And you that did not pay, you'll pay extra admin fee for your account to be active again. Within 24 hours, nobody confirmed, not dispute, contact support. But there is an automated after 24 hours that kicks in to confirm your payment. But still, contact support if you're still not happy. Now, capping maximum, for now, it will always increase. But this is the step, $600. Capping on commission, despite current promotion, it is times, obviously you get that, your times 2, and also you get half whenever you pledge yourself. So you are 100% protected. Ladies and gentlemen, recommitment strategy. This is obviously circulating amongst the team, and also backup. We'll share a lot. Once they've put all the details, we will share to say this is where they're doing things, and this is how you can trace it if you can, and this is where they promise to say backup plan and everything like that. Once they're ready with that information, obviously we will share. But there's a lot behind the scenes when they talk about these things to say backup plan for unforeseen circumstances, this and this, this and this, this and this. And it's awesome. It's awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, only 2 packages for now. There is a $5 ticket, and there is a $100 ticket, a $10 ticket. You know that if you go for this one, that is 50 donation. You use this for a ticket. If you go for this one, that is 100 donation, and in total, it's like that. Now, the most important thing is that you've got time limit for your issue to be sorted. 5 working days for any dispute to be resolved. You've got human support that is there. You've got Dompumelelo AI support that is there. Sponsors still have a big role to play in terms of making sure that their teams, they obviously start up well, because maybe others are afraid of Dompumelelo, but just go there and chat to Dompumelelo. You'll see